The board sports. It's your boy RJ Cash. Click that like, hit subscribe. Breaking down all the stats, trends, information to help you with your handicap so you can decide which side you want to bet to. We're going to tackle Sunday night football, and man, this one's going to be a good one. Drake Maye and the New England Patriots. Can they bounce back after that blown 21-0 lead to the Buffalo Bills? Now they go on the road to Baltimore. Lamar Jackson been out with the flu all week. Ravens hanging on by a thread. Going to be interesting. How does this one boil down here at right now? As fate would have it, the Baltimore. There's a couple little odd. You would think the Patriots would be a slight favor, but nevertheless, 48.5 is the total. 61% of ticket count, 40% of the handle. Going to that over 48.5. Obviously, a lot of people thinking 27-24 gets you to 51. Something along those lines. 39% ticket count, 60% of the handle to the under. Now, as far as the side goes, this couldn't be any more pros versus Joes written all over it. Public, they probably think the same thing I just said. Patriots, they should be a slight favorite, right? Better team. Lamar is out. He's probably going to play, but he hadn't really been at practice all week because of the flu. Ravens are Patriots, Drake Maye looks like the MVP. Maybe last week was just a bump in the road. Bills, just had their number. Division rivals, they split out. Excuse me, but 73% of ticket count is on the Patriots, but it's only equaling 37% of the money. So 73% of ticket count, 37% of the handle on the Patriots. That tells you public Patriots are going to be the trendy dog of the week. I can see it. They've already crowned her the trendy dog of the week. Ravens as a minus 2.5 point favorite at home on Sunday Night Football. 27% of tickets, but 63% of the handle here for the Baltimore Ravens. Not getting a lot of love, yet the line has started to shift in some spots from 2.5 to 3. So very, very interesting as we go along here. Now, Baltimore 7-7. They're hanging on playoff lives right now, and they got some awesome stuff for the bowl games and whatnot. Patriots 11-3. Now the Patriots are 8-6 against the spread. Ravens 5-9. Patriots unblemished on the road, 6-0 on the road. All three losses have came in Foxborough. As to where the Ravens losing record at home at 3-5. That big win streak came to an end last week for the Patriots. Ravens, they got off the back-to-back losing streak, losing back-to-back Bengals and Steelers by coming back and mollywhopping the Bengals 24-0 to get them back in the winner's circle. Now, these two teams haven't played since 2022. Last time they played, it was 37. That's changed since then. Drake Maye's the biggest thing. When you look at scoring defense and scoring offense head-to-head, you look at Patriots on the road, worst scoring offense in the NFL on the road, 27.7 points per game, as where Baltimore at home only 21 points. So about a 6.1 advantage there for the New England Patriots. New England's defense on the road, 7th, 20.3 points per game, as where Baltimore is giving up 25.1. So all the stats statistically point towards the New England Patriots. Line on the Ravens. ATS their last 11, 10-1 straight up their last 11. Against the Baltimore Ravens, the Patriots have had their number. They're 12-5 straight up the last 17. Me and the Patriots, again, as we talked about just a few months ago, 6-0 on the road. Now, head-to-head between these teams, and against AFC. We talked about they finally got back in the winner's circle, but with just 1-4 ATS their last 5. However, Baltimore not really been a home advantage for the Ravens spread standpoint. They're 6 ATS overall and at home, and 2-6 ATS their last 8 versus AFC opponents. Now, month of December, John Harbaugh games is 9-2 there for the Ravens. When you look at last 10 games as a home favorite, Ravens just 6-4 straight up, 5-5 against the number. Patriots 5-5 straight up, but 18 are Patriots win. A road in those leagues one more time. I think the Patriots dropped their first game on the road. Look, the fact that the Ravens are a favored, they have less ticket count but more money, and then the Ravens are more ticket count, less money. Again, this is clear pros versus Joes. As it gets closer to game time, that said, the Ravens money line. That's what I'm taking. Click that like, hit Strike the Board Sports, where we help you become a better